Hey guys, it's Olympus the Loomer here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how to make this Loomigurumi Rainbow on a cloud, or just rainbow. This is designed by me. This is my latest design, and I think it turned out really cute. It is one of my most requested tutorial for a design, and I'm really happy with the positive responses that I've been receiving for this guy. Really happy with how this turned out. You know, it's Pride Month today. Well, this month is Pride Month, so that's why I came up with a rainbow design. Perfect for Pride Month, or, you know, to give to your friends that are part of the community. So happy Pride, y'all. Love you so much. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be making today. This Loomigurumi Rainbow, and as you can see, there's the clouds, and it actually took me quite a lot of tries to perfect the cloud shape the way I want it to look like, but I think it turned out great, and I hope you like it. Without further ado, let's get started to the materials that we are gonna need to make this Loomigurumi cloud. I mean, Loomigurumi Rainbow, not cloud. So, for us to make this Loomigurumi Rainbow, we are gonna need some things. First, we are gonna need, of course, our hook. I'm gonna be using my Rainbow Loom metal tipped hook as usual. We are also gonna need a C-clip or stitch marker to mark our rows as we go along so that we don't get lost. And then, if you want to, this is completely optional. For the face, you can just do it without the face. I think it will still look just as cute. But yeah, in today's tutorial, I'm going to be adding the face. So we are going to need two things for the eyes. I'm going to be using these two safety eyes. They are the size 6mm. So we're gonna need something for the eyes. You can use beads, the smallest that you have, that will work, or even bands if you want to add the face. It's completely optional. And then for the face, again, we are also gonna need two pink bands. So I have my jelly pink hair from the Rainbow Loom combo set. So we're gonna need two of those. And for the smile here, we're gonna need one black band, and as you can see, this is originally a pure black band, but then I cut it. So I cut it, and that's how we are gonna be attaching it for later. So if you again want to add a face, you should have a black band and cut it. So those are for the face. Now let's go on to the whole rainbow thing in the cloud. So obviously we are gonna need white for the clouds. So there's the white. And for our rainbow, I'm gonna be using 7 colors again. I'm gonna use the same colors as I used on this cloud. So I have here red, orange, yellow, neon green opaque, turquoise. All of these, by the way, are opaques. We also have the ocean blue and also the purple. So these are the materials that we guys are going to be needing. We are not going to need any stuffing. So all of these are the materials that we are going to need. Don't worry, you guys. Band count will be in the description below. So these are the materials that we are gonna need, and now let's start with our Loomigurumi Rainbow. Before we formally start this tutorial, you guys, I just want to say sorry for the background noises. I just want to say that. That's all. Okay. Before we start with the cloud, basically we are gonna do just the cloud here as a Loomigurumi part, and we have the rainbow here as chains. So let's just make the rainbow first. And off camera, I already made 6 of my rainbow colors. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make one, so you're gonna have to pause the video and make yourself 6 more to complete the rainbow. So as you can see, the color that I don't have for my rainbow yet is the color red. So we're gonna make the color red. And how you do this is very easy. So grab your hook and your first color band for your rainbow. I'm assuming you're gonna use red. And what you're gonna do is put it onto your hook like so. Then grab a hold of that red band or any band that you're doing right now and kind of twist it going to the left. And with that twisted part, you want to hook that like so. After that, what you're gonna do is grab both loops of that red band, twist it one more time, and put that twisted band onto your hook like so. So it's just basically a twisted cap band. After that, we are just going to chain 6. So let me grab some of my red bands. So let's chain 6. So how you do it is just grab one same color band and you just want to slide this cap band onto that band like so, and repeat that until you have 6. So this is our first one, our second, our third, fourth, fifth, and 6th. So we have 6 now. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. After that, you're just gonna grab an additional band. This one band is what we are gonna be using for the attaching. So how we attach it onto the cloud is just doing a slip knot. So after that, you wanna set this aside for later. So like me, I'm using this extra double-ended hook, and I'm just going to put it there. And we're gonna get back to this, all of these rainbows, once we are done with our cloud. So for now, just pause the video and create your other rainbow for the rainbow. And get back to me when you are done. See ya! Okay, so right now I'm assuming that you are finished with your rainbow colors. So now let's just officially, oh my goodness, did I just create a new word? Anyway, let's officially begin with the cloud. Yeah, guys, for like keep on cutting the video. Too many vehicles. This hour is like going home hours for workers. And yeah, their motorcycles are just so loud. Had to cut and cut and cut. Anyway, let's start with our cloud. I think this would not take us so long since, again, like I said, the cloud is the only Loomigurumi in here, and basically everything is we're just going to slip knot. So let's start. So first thing for our cloud, we are gonna do a magic ring of 6 stitches. So let's do that real quick. So grab your hook and your white band or any color that you're using for your cloud and slide it onto your hook. After that, wrap it once and twice, creating 3 loops on your hook. Then just grab another band, slide this triple loop cap band onto that band, reclaim the other end, and push this right loop over the one on the right left. If I'm going way too fast, if I'm going way too fast for you guys, don't hesitate to slow the video down. There's an option on that. So yeah, so that's our first stitch, by the way. Now to do our succeeding stitches, we want to keep going back to our triple loop cap band here and do the same thing basically. Wait. So grab one band, slide only the cap band. Slide only the cap band to that new band, reclaim the other end. Now you're gonna have 3 loops along the way. So what we're gonna be doing from now on is sliding the 2 right ones over the one on the left. like so. And let's just keep on doing that until we have finally 6 stitches. So that was our second, by the way. Now we are doing our third, and then our fourth, our fifth, and our sixth, like so. Once you have 6, you can just grab your C-clip or stitch marker and put it to the band that's on your hook. Before we proceed though, I just want to make sure that we have really 6 stitches. So I'm gonna count my stitches. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the one on our hook is 6. So what are the stitches? Okay. They are the teardrop shaped ones. That's going in a circular motion. So that's how you identify a real stitch. Anyway, that's our first row. Now let's move on to our next. What we're going to do is make an increase around. So if you do not know what an increase is, it is basically putting 2 stitches into 1 stitch instead of 1. So we are going to put 2 here, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2 in this one too. And after this row, we are going to end up with 12 stitches. So let's just go to our first stitch and do our first normal stitch, like so. And we want to go back to that same stitch and do our second as an increase. Now let's go to the next stitch, which is right here, and do the same thing. And that's what basically we are going to be doing if we do an increase, and that's what we're going to be doing until we reach the C-clip for this round. And again, after this round, we are going to end up with 12 stitches. So, yeah. Another vehicle alert for you guys. Sorry in advance. Wait. You probably heard that. I'm covering my mic with a handkerchief right now. I don't know if that would help, but yeah, it annoys me really watching my videos super loud. Like, the background noises are louder than my voice, and it irritates me. But I'm just, really lucky that many of you understand, or like, if not all of you understand that. So I really apologize for the inconvenience, you guys. Hopefully I get a great mic in the future so that we could, like, eliminate this type of problem that our channel is facing. Anyway, once you are done with your increases around, just take your C-clip off, put it to the new bands on your hook. Now let's count how many stitches we have. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So right now what we are going to be doing is just a normal 1 row around. So nothing special, only one in each. So 1, 1, 1, 1 all the way around. And we are still going to have 12 stitches. So let's do that. So that's our first stitch, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th stitch. Sorry for the dogs barking. And our last stitch, or our 12th stitch. So I'm not going to be counting for this time since I counted all the stitches as I went through all through my single stitches. But you know, if you want to make sure that you have 12 stitches still, then you can count. You're very free to count. So yeah. So what we're going to be doing next, sorry for the dogs barking. What we're going to be doing next is something that is like, I'd call this an all over the place stitch. This isn't a new type of stitch, by the way. It's just that we're not focusing on doing only one type of stitch for the whole thing, but there's many increases and then normal stitches. So let's do that. Sorry again for that cut. Too many dogs barking. Anyway, so again, for this row, it's not only a repetitive row. It's not like all single stitches, all increase. This row is different, but I'm gonna be guiding you guys. So I think I'm just gonna plot the bands for this. So what we're gonna be doing, so first we are gonna have 4 single stitches. So we're gonna start with 4 single stitches. So if you want to be guided, you can plot your bands like how I do it. So 4 single stitches and then an increase. So for the increase, I'm putting 2 bands. And then we're gonna do another increase. Like so. And then back to 4 single stitches. And increase, increase. So after this row, we are gonna have 16 stitches. So now that we know what this row is gonna be, let's just grab our piece and go along this row. So again, we are gonna start with 4 single stitches, as you can see here. So 1, and this is starting to, we are starting with this row, we are starting to form the cloud shape here, like the separation, if that made sense. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now that we're increasing, I want you to kind of pinch your piece like so. And then our next 2 stitches will be an increase. So just do your regular increase. Regular increase. So after we do that increase, we should pinch, having the second increase facing us like so. And this is gonna be, you know, this is how it's going so far. So yeah, our next few stitches are 4 stitches of single. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And our last 2 stitches will be both increases. So increase and increase. Vehicle alert warning. Like so. After you're done, just take your C-clip off and put it to the new band to turn your hook. So as I mentioned earlier, we should have 16 stitches. So let's count our stitches, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And this is how your piece should look like. Again, I want you to pinch it with our increases to the side. So look, as you can see in this side of the piece, we have 2 increases from each side of your cloud, and if we put it front, we also have 2 increases. So like so. Our next row, we are gonna be doing, let's plot our bands. 5 single stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase. And then 7 singles, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then increase, and 1, 2. So this is our plotting. And after this row, we are gonna have 18 stitches. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single, increase, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single, increase again, and 2 singles. Sorry for that vehicle. So now that we have this plotted, let's just move along with our piece, starting off with 5 singles. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we want to increase here. As you can see, if you flipped it, oh no, not flip it, if you took it in half, then you would see that this is the part where it's the most tied for this row. So for that, we're gonna be increasing. So increase, increase. So after that, we're just gonna do 7 singles. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then increase next. Vehicle alert, sorry. And we're just gonna end with 2 single. So 1 and 2. Like so. And this is how our piece should be looking like. So let's count. Before that, let's just take our C-clip off and put it to the new band that's on your hook. So after this, let's count if we really have 18 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So our next 2 rows is going to be repetitive. We are going to be doing 2 single rows around. So 1 in each for a total of 2 rows. So that's what we're going to be doing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing the 2 single rows with you since this is a small piece and it's only 2 rows. So let's go. The difference is I'm not gonna be at my normal pace. I'm gonna be a bit quicker. So let's do our 2 rows of 18 together. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Vehicle alert. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So I'm done with my first row, and now on my second row, aka my last row for the single, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sorry guys, I'm just counting right now. I don't know what to talk. 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. But yeah, I hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great. This Friday I'm gonna be having a recognition since I made it to our achievers list. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. I'm really happy that I'm part of the achievers list. I want to, thank myself mainly because, I did not give up despite the hardship of this school year. With the chaos that's happening in our world right now, I was able to manage to still be on the list. So anyway, if you're done with your 2 single rows of increases, this is how your piece should be looking like so far. And vehicle alert. So it's starting to look like a cloud. What I do is I pinch to, like that. I'm just comparing them. So this is going to be our last row, by the way. The next row of this, after this. So what we're gonna be doing is, I'm just gonna plot the bands. So 1, 2, 3, decrease. So this is gonna be a decrease. I'm gonna add a C-clip as a mark for a decrease. Then 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a decrease. And 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4. My goodness. Again. Let's try to recap. So 1, 2, 3, decrease. Then 7 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 singles, and decrease, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And after this, we are gonna have 16 stitches. So let's do it. So let's start with our first 3 singles. 1, 2, and 3. And decrease. If you do not know what a decrease is, it is basically stitching 2 stitches together. And this is how you do it. So see that you have 2 stitches that we're going to be stitching together. What I do is I grab the first loop, front part of the first stitch that I'm going to be decreasing on, and the back loop of the second stitch that I'm going to be decreasing on. I grab a band and I stitch them together. Like so. And now I'm just back to my singles, which is a total of 7 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're going to do our decrease. Vehicle alert. So front loop of the first stitch and back loop of the second stitch that we're decreasing, and stitch together. And basically we're just gonna end with 4 single stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. For this last stitch, we can just take our C-clip off, really. And before we proceed to slip knotting this, we want to add 3 single stitches. So we want to stitch 3, so grab 3 bands. So stitch 3 when you're done with your row. When you're done with your row, okay? After you're done with your row, we're gonna stitch 3. So 1, 2, 3, and go to the next stitch and just slip knot. I'm doing that so that it's, you know, like leveled. That's the word. And we can just tie this slip knot inside. And that's the cloud so far. You want to pick a side wherever you like. Have this side for me. So the side that I'm picking, I'm having the slip knot. So we slip knotted here in this part. I'm putting in, so we slip knot on the left if we observe. So my front is going to place this slip knot end to the right now. I hope I was understood. So yeah. So this is my cloud now. I hope your cloud is looking like this too. You just want to kind of vehicle alert again. Kind of like pinch it, like the top pinch. That it gives it the shape. Like so. So sorry for the vehicles. So now I just want to add my eyes first. So where did I add my eyes in here? So 1, 2, 3, 4 rows up. 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. So count 4 rows up. So this is our first row, second, third, and then fourth. And then after that we want to skip 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. And then goes our next eye. Like so. So I have attached my eye for now. After we proceed, let's just add our rainbows. And again, we're gonna slip knot them. So I just added my eyes to, you know, so that I would be, I'm just gonna use this as a sign or a tracker so that I get tracked of where my front is. Because, you know, if you accidentally have your front part go to the back, so for example, you were intending to make this as your front part, but then you started your rainbow in this order. So now that your front part, the rainbow is not in order, but that will still work, right? Anyway, anything you like. I mean, it's yours. So sorry for that nonsense talking. But yeah, this is just to mark me. Yeah. That's the T. So grab your rainbow colors and we are gonna add our red first. We want to add our rainbows with our face facing backwards, like so. So what I do is so we see 3 stitches onto the side here. You wanna grab this front stitch and this stitch here. So have the middle stitch onto the side and just picking both stitches. So if I'm gonna label this 3 in the side here, this is stitch 1, stitch 2, and stitch 3. I'm gonna put my hook into the stitch number 1 and stitch number 3. So I'm having my stitch number 2 to the side. What I do is I kind of pinch my rainbow so that it doesn't unravel, and I just slip knot it like so. And after I slip knot, I put the tail inside like so. Then after that, it's just easier because, you know, you can just, so whatever 2 stitches is next, you can just put your hook there like so and do your orange and slip knot. After slip knotting, tuck inside. And then next to that orange is this 2 stitches. So slide your hook through those. So I'm saying 2 stitches because we have 2 sides here. So one from this side, one from the bottom side, and one from the top side. And we're just basically slip knotting them. So this design is very easy. I hope. Like so. And we're just going to do the same thing again. You ended your yellow rainbow here. Yellow rainbow, my goodness, doesn't make sense. Anyway, you stopped here, going to the next two, one of each side. And what you're gonna do is just pinch your rainbow and slip knot. If I'm going way too quick for you guys, you can slow the video down. Sorry guys for the kids shouting in the background. Anyway, slip knot around. Next two. Sorry for the shouting. That wasn't a shout, honestly, that was a scream. Like the most pitchy scream. But they're kids, let them play. So yeah. It's very easy, so just slip knotting. Then your next two here. And slip knot. And then tuck in. Vehicle alert. And for the last one, we have 1 and 2 here. And just slip knot. And just tuck that guy inside. Like so. Very easy. Sorry for the background noises. But yeah, that's how you do it. As you can see, this is just plain, you know, straight stuff. So what you're going to do if you want to achieve that is you kind of want to, like that, kind of push that in, this stuff inside, like that, like so. If you want it to look cleaner, kind of push, like so. But like, as long as you have slip knotted, that's really okay. Just being perfectionist right now makes no sense. Yeah, so now we're basically done. So now let's add our cheeks. Again, if you want to make your cloud more on fleek, just pinch the top like so. So for the cheeks, what I do is I grab 2 of my cheek bands and I just go to this stitch here below the eye in this loop, and I grab 1 band and not necessarily pull. I just want to put it into the way that this loop that I'm attaching it to is on the middle part of the pink. Then what I do next is I grab both loops and I slide the left over the one on the right, and I don't slip knot it too tight, just the right amount of force. And after I'm done with that, I just hide this end inside, and that's one cheek there. Let's do the other. Oops, my eye just flew again. Put your eye, a stitch below the, well, not stitch, a loop where your eye is. Vehicle alert, and slide that pink band and slip knot only the right force, not too much, and tuck inside like so. Again, very sorry for the background noises. So now we have our cheeks. Now let's add our smile, because what rainbow is sad, right? So what I do is I add this on here. So as you can see in this, our cheek has 4 succeeding stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and what we're gonna do is focus on these 2 here, in the side of these 2, and basically we want to tuck or pull each loop, each side of this band. So this side to this and this side to that. So okay, I'm just gonna put it on top of that there, of those part. What I do is, again, go to this and grab it, go to this next and grab it like so. I hope I'm understood right now, or you can just slow me down. After I have it done, I'm just gonna take this and hide this inside each end. Oops, the eye keeps flying. And the other one. And that's it. That's how you make this Loomigurumi Rainbow. And that is it for today's video, you guys. That's how you make my Loomigurumi Rainbow. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you were able to follow along with me. I hope my instructions were clear, and I hope that I was understood through all the parts. Vehicle alert! Yeah. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment below what you think about this design and how yours turned out. Or, comment any future designs that you want me to create. And subscribe if you haven't, because vehicle alert again. Subscribe if you haven't, because I have many more videos to come and you do not want to miss them out. So this has been Olympus the Loomers, you guys. I hope you enjoyed again. This has been Olympus the Loomer again. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. I love you all. Happy Pride Month, everybody!